Hi! Today I have for you an adorable handmade birthday card, good for anyone over 50, using the new Stampin' Up! Hey Birthday Chick stamp set and coordinating Birthday Chick dies. If you've seen the Hey Birthday Chick stamp set in the January through June 2021 Stampin' Up! Mini catalog, but are thinking, wait a minute, where'd the dies come from? Well, I'll tell you in just a bit. I'm Shelley Godby, the owner and CEO of Stamping Smiles, and for 19 years I've been teaching others how to create their own hand stamped smiles, and I'm also going to show you 2 more items to go with the Hey Birthday Chick stamp set and Birthday Chick dies. Here's a closer view of the Hey Birthday Chick stamp set. Now you may have seen this in the January through June 2021 Stampin' Up! Mini catalog, and it is stinking cute. Oh my goodness, love it. But then starting today, February 2nd, 2021, you can also get the Birthday Chick dies. They are fantastic. So you have dies to cut out all of the chickens and then some accessories. Now, this isn't in the mini catalog. This is what Stampin' Up! Calls an out-of-publication offering. But you can order this today and in a bundle using the special bundle item number I have listed right here. That'll save you 10% on both. That's the way to go because you're going to want both of those. But it gets even better. Okay, do you remember this? This is the Hey Chick stamp set. Look, the same chickens, just doing different things with the Hey Birthday Chick. And this was a celebration free gift with purchase 3-4 years ago. This is highly unusual for Stampin' Up! To bring back an exclusive stamp set and making it available to purchase. But it gets better, even better. Look, we've got the chick dies. Oh my goodness. So dies to cut out the chickens again. And but look at all of these fun accessories. So I'll be using the Hey Birthday Chick stamp set along with the chick dies for my clean and simple handmade fun birthday card. So what we'll do is we'll start with some die cutting, and this will be interesting because I'm going to be using him, but I'm going to die cut before I stamp, and you're going to like how I do that to make it easier for mass production. So I've got my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, so I need to set that up for all the die cutting I'm going to do. So I'm going to start with plate number 1. And then because I'll be using the thin metal dies, I need plate number 2. And then plate number 3 to cut into. Got it. All right. And so then, you know what, I'm going to turn that one over. Turn them over so they don't get so warped. All right, and I have here some crumb cake cardstock. And I'm going to use the chicken coop. How cute is this? From the chick dies. All right, I've got room for that, and that will be good. And then some Whisper White cardstock for the die to cut out that cute little spring chicken. And I'll be able to get more than one out of that. All right, so we'll start there. And I don't need perfect placement, so I'm just going to place this on there. As long as it stays on the paper, I'm in good shape. Okay, crank that through. So we get, now look at this. That chicken coop, oh my goodness, with all the detail, love it. And then we have the chicken shape. So, but I still need to get the chicken on there. But like I said, I'll show you that in a bit. Just a little bit more die cutting to do. And then what I have here is just a square piece of cardstock. I'm using Bermuda Bay, but your color of your choice. And I'm going to put him in the center. All right. And again, I don't need it to be perfect, so I'm not going to use anything to hold it down. Just get him die cut in the center. This will be my template. And if you haven't seen me do this before, you're really going to like it. All right, and then one last thing. I have just, again, I'm making another template, and I'm going to be using the layering circles. I'm going to do some reverse masking. So I want this circle. Now this I want to stay in place. All right, so I will use just some washi tape. If that moved, yeah, the placement on this is important for me. On the others, they weren't. Had I stamped the chicken first on the cardstock and then centered the die around it, I definitely would have, so pretend I stamped it, and centered that around it, I definitely would have held it in place with some washi tape. All right, or a Post-it note, painter's tape, something with low adhesive. And now I need another plate number 3. All 4 of these plates come with purchase of the Stamparatus. You know what? Yeah, that's good. I think I might want to move that mask a little bit, but I think I'm in really good shape. And so we've got all of our die cutting done. You see what I'm wanting here is the hole in the paper. All the die cutting is done. So next, I'm going to show you how I'm going to use these 2 pieces for my adorable birthday card. And I'll be using them with the Stamparatus. Oh my goodness, I love my Stamparatus for precise placement. All right, so what I'm going to do is take the template, put it up into the corner. Now, I have him set, and so I'm going to use my original template because I didn't die cut them identical. All right, it's off a little bit, and that's important. So I'm going to put it in the corner. But another thing to show you is I do have the deluxe foam mat on here, so that's building it up, because going into a corner can be a little bit tricky, you know, with that hinge right there. But with this built up, it's going to work perfectly. And so this just goes up into the corner. I'll secure it with, well, a couple broken magnets. Got to keep them away from each other. Yeah, I'm not real good at that. But hey, I get more magnets that way, right? And so then what I did, so this was making my template. And so here's the one that we die cut just a bit ago, and it fits right in there. And then we'll pretend this is a chick stamp because I don't want to move it. So I set it on there. You know what, let's do it. Let's bring it down here. I set it on there, close the lid, ink it up and stamp, and then it never for me goes exactly right the first time, and so then I'll look and so I'll make whatever little adjustment that I'm hitting it, and you can see all the black around there where I wasn't hitting it, and then try again, okay, until I get it just right. So it does take a little bit of time, you know, but for me, as many cards as I'll be making this month, it is going to be worth every bit of time it took me to get there. If you were going to make 1 or 2 of these, stamp it first and then center it, you know, the die around it and die cut it. But this is a great trick for when you're doing multiples and it needs to be precise. So let's take the Tuxedo Black Memento ink pad, get that good and inked up, and then we'll stamp right on there, and voila, got him right where I want him. So I have my take your pick tool, so I can just get that up and out. But if I didn't have that, I could take it up and move it every time, because we know exactly where it's going, right up into that corner, with the help of the deluxe foam mat. So now I'm going to color him with Stampin' Blends, and that's why we use the Tuxedo Black Memento ink pad. You need that with the alcohol markers. So we'll start with the pumpkin pie, and I believe I have the light here, and because it's small areas, I'm going to use that smaller tip. All right, and we'll color his beak. I almost said nose. Shouldn't have told you that, right? And his feet. There we go. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, and then for his hat, I'm doing a little bit of an ombre thing. And so I have my 3 colors here. I'm just going to start with Balmy Blue. And that's such a small area, I will use the small tip again. And I'm going to the tassel there. All right, so Balmy Blue. And it is Bermuda Bay. I thought so. Bermuda Bay and Coastal Cabana are just so pretty together. All right, and then for the last color, the Misty Moonlight. Fantastic. So there's not a lot of coloring on him because shells are white, but let's give the shell a little bit of color. And so I have the crumb cake. Thought that would look good with the crumb cake. I like to use crumb cake or smoky slate when I'm adding a little bit of shading to white. There we go. Then it doesn't look unfinished this way. All right. And then I thought, well, he's a baby chick, so he's still a very light color. So we'll use So Saffron. and color him in. Or you know what? I need to do the top of the shell too. So go back. Just add that little bit of color. Oh, so sweet. Let me grab this and do this. Forgot. All right. It's funny how that little bit just really does make it look finished. And there, he is all colored. And so now, the blending brushes. I was loving all the detail in the chicken coop, even with the slit here to separate the roof. And I thought, boy, I would like to bring that out more. So what I'm going to do is use crumb cake, classic Stampin' pad. We're going to pick that up, slide that lid in, and then I have my blending brush. You get 3 of them, which works out perfectly because I needed 3 for this card. And we're going to just add some color. Look how the detail pops out by doing that. You're really going to be able to see it now and just love this even more. And so what's nice about these, besides some really nice blending, I'm not getting all inky on my fingers like I do with the stamping sponges. There we go. Doesn't that look sharp? So you can go as deep as you want. You could keep adding, but I just wanted enough to bring out the detail. Oh, love it. All right, so we are done with that. So a little push, pull on that lip, and click. So next, all right, so we're going to do some reverse masking. And that's what this is for. And I cut it to the same size. It could be any color you want. And we want to keep all the color inside of here. So instead of covering something up when you mask, we are doing reverse. We're going to keep the color from going out here. So what I like to do, because if I don't hold that straight on there and if it moves, then I don't have my nice circle. So I have this temporary adhesive, the Dotto Repositionable. Stampin' Up! Used to carry this a long time ago, and I just love this stuff. All right, and so it's going to help me keep that in place so I don't end up with a double circle. Fantastic. So balmy blue. All right, pick that up, slide that in, and I have one of my blending brushes with balmy blue on it. So we're going to make a sky and just blend in some of this color. And see this, my balmy blue mask, and that could be any color you wanted, protects the rest of the paper of my basic white cardstock. There we go. All right, looking good. All right, so a little push, pull on that lip, click. And then for some grass, I have Granny Apple Green. And I wanted it to be nice and colorful, but I thought, wow, you know, do chickens run around in grass? So I Googled pictures of chickens, and they were in grass, the pictures, as much or more than they were in dirt. So that worked out well. So now let's go ahead and add. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And then just blending together. So nice. Quick and easy, right? Fantastic. So a little push. And then I have one more. And we have Coastal Cabana. There we go. Slide that in. And then that confetti you saw earlier. So let's go ahead and put some confetti, because this is a birthday card. Fantastic. All right. And so this is the fun part. When I take away, little push, when I take away the mask, and if you can hold still, you don't need the Dotto, but I'm not good at it. I let things move. And then it just rubs off these little dots. So I use it for reverse masking, just anytime I want to, sometimes when I'm working on cards, because I just want to see what I think of it, you know, to hold it together, and I can use it later. So cute. All right, so now we need, and I know it's right here. Here it is, my Stampin' Seal. I'm going to put my finger where those ridges are. This is nice and smooth along the back, so this will work just fine. And there we go. Our little chicken coop. And then our little birthday chick with my favorite accessory of all time, Stampin' Dimensionals, these foam adhesive dots. Wow, do they just really add to a project. Okay, and we'll put him right here. And then our greeting. So we'll come back with the Tuxedo Black Memento ink pad. And you're still a spring chicken. That's why I was saying I thought this would be great for anyone 50 or older, right? You're still a spring chicken, and we'll come right here and stamp. Cute, 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 cute. All right, so now we just need to do a little bit of layering. And so here we go. Onto some Bermuda Bay, some nice contrast. Stampin' Seal. For me, this is a really good strong adhesive when everything's laying flat. An inch in each corner is great. And so I'll have a link to my blog post for this card with all the measurements in case you'd like to make it. And then Balmy Blue for our base. Well, we're just going to make it a little bit extra special by popping it up with some Stampin' Dimensionals. We could just lay it flat, but boy, these just make all the difference in the world for a simple card idea like my adorable handmade birthday card with a Hey Chick stamp set, and now the dies. Oh my goodness. And so you want both the Hey Chick stamp set and the Hey Chick, Hey Birthday Chick and Hey Chick with their dies, because look how well they work together. Just so stinking cute. And there you have it. Adorable handmade birthday card. I'm thinking, yeah, for anyone over 50 especially. If you'd like to make my adorable handmade birthday card especially good for anyone over 50, all the supplies are listed below the video and available to order now in my online store, www.shopwithshelly.com. And when you place your $50 or more February 2021 Stampin' Up! Order with me, I'm going to send you one of my adorable handmade birthday cards. So get on over now to my online store, www.shopwithshelly.com. I'm Shelly Godby, teaching you how to create hand stamped smiles. Thanks for watching.